Okay.
It's time to hit refresh. To be buttoned up, to feel your best and look it. By using Just for Men shampoo and hair color to eliminate gray in 5
I just want y'all to know,
it's time to
Georgia,
look forward. Just for
y'all
Men
got me
shampoo and
fucked
color.
up. You know, I just want the cops to know I know you're watching me. Okay? Something
What's
like...
up, man? How you doing? This is Terry with the Falcons.
How you doing, Coach?
You okay? We're watching what? What's up, man? How you doing? This is Terry with the Falcons.
How you doing, Coach?
Where
You okay?
Yes, sir.
Where you at right now?
I'm on the way to the house now. I just got ready to...
That boy felt offended getting talked to like that. I just want to know. Just want y'all to know. Okay. Y'all got me fucked up. Alright.
Some odd days. What do you think the biggest thing that you've learned going through this now process of year one?
Yeah, I've learned quite a few things. What's that?
Okay. I want it to be understood how I got a great asterisk for today. This is a great day today. It's a special day. And y'all got me fucked up so bad. Got me fucked up so badly. Okay. Y'all wanna know why I got this jersey on? Cause I'm a soccer mom. Okay. Y'all got me so fucked up. Y'all got me so fucked up for today. In general. But today is everything I'm saying. If I would say to that person, you can't deny it. Y'all, I'm about to roast y'all. Make sure. See. Terry. Okay. So it didn't sound like Terry uses y'all, but maybe. Okay, so. That got me so fucked up. Y'all got me so fucked. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on, let me eat. Y'all got me. No, my situation is it does not hurt my feelings that rules was made and people don't follow them. Okay? That's what the truth is. It made rules. Alright, how you doing? And people don't follow the truth. That's what the truth is. So, the situation comes to y'all got me so fucked up. Hold on. Y'all got me so fucked up. got me. Y'all don't understand how much y'all got me so fucked up. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all got me so fucked up. Got me so fucked up today. Y'all got me. Oh man, Jesus Christ! I just wanna, y'all waiting for comedy, right? Because that's what I do. Y'all know why this jersey feels a big jersey? This guy got me so fucked up. It is not up. It is not up to none of. Thank you, Hiccup. This is just obvious. I don't gotta explain that shit. Okay. What I want to say is, hold on. And I do it so much that we're really acting like they're bucking on. Let me not cuss. Y'all got me so messed up. Someone saved me. Right? I'm tired of saying that I'm the youngest in my family and I'm not a kid no more. So the youngest in the family and not a kid involves to not this. Yeah, that. So, now, it feels good to be this important and have a shadow follower device that if people want to come out from hiding, they can follow you and say they didn't mean to be a shadow follower, because we're gonna have to give people more credit for things. And it's not no goddamn formula to, if you get more followers, then you understand there's more shadow followers than that. Okay, that's obvious. But there is a politicking that if you don't have this amount of followers, the ratio to say you have these shadow followers, right? The ratio for to get help from getting stalked has significantly dropped because cell phones exist. But people hack stuff, and that's where y'all got me fucked up. People hack stuff, and people are helping with the hacking, and we're stereotyping what hack mean, because right now I would be. But there's politicking on. I have never, ever, 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 ever wanted to go to my family with politicking. That's what so I'm 28. You need to grow up. Well, you're gonna have to know the fuck I don't. If I gotta die because I don't want to tell a lie, oh, it's really like this. I mean, and it's not like that. There's an argument to say you're not about to politic to your family, but it's none of your guys' business. So we're the only family in the motherfucking world that go in their house and don't know neighbors talk shit. We mind our business so motherfucking much. Y'all go in your house and go, neighbors talking shit. Oh, yep, neighbors still talking shit. Oh, the neighbors leading off with this shit talking, I could tell. They still off that same, we the only fucking, it wouldn't be like this if we wasn't. So there's so many addicts on the street to try to say, go ahead and politic, boy. Go ahead. What you gonna tell them today? How you gonna entertain them today? So I have this jersey on because my family's economics is high. I'm just like, I'm not gonna make you guys. I know we're outside looking in when we say our family name, and what we bring to the family is, and I'm not gonna make y'all make the same way. I never go to my family to politic. I use the space that I don't go outside talking shit. I use that space to make a library for whatever we want to talk about. And now the library is not quiet at all. It's goddamn trespassing. So, the situation is, I was talking to my mom, and she kept saying, you. I said, who's you? And she said, you. And I said, who's you? And then she said, a name. And I said, well, who's that name? You. That's a joke. So I want to know where authorities doing their job. Or are we all waiting for somebody to do the job for them? Because like I said in my last live, how the hell someone say, you told my mother, you and your brother, you and your oldest son act exactly alike. And he's not a cop. Somebody's not doing their job. So I need to stay this far away from my brother because I don't need to control what he don't know how to control because he's in the family. I second that. That was just because I know he's just like my mother, and my mother would use that as being older. But my mother can get closer to what family y'all do that in? If y'all say, oh, they do that in y'all family, don't they both gotta get away? I think that's what's making one mad. So the situation is, I just understand the Constitution. I understand rules. I understand economics, and I understand when people see me pull up, and I still claim to be the youngest that I am. I don't claim to be more responsible. So now you can't treat me like the youngest. I be like, I got responsible, but I did not bank it in a way that would checkmate my older siblings. So now my atmosphere is like this. What I just said because of that. Today is an important day, y'all. Today is a very important day. Today's a very. How you doing? You know today's a very important day. This crazy. Crazy. Yes. Yeah. Today is a very important day. Very important day. Today is a very important day. And nobody cares because not everybody celebrates the same day as people celebrate. But we is celebrating. This is higher than April Fool's, goddamn. Today is, so I'm here getting my celebration on. And no one can't tell me who I'm not. You dig what I'm saying? Because today, I'm celebrating today. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to know that just because Floyd got his hands does not mean Floyd is trying to fight people every time he sees somebody. And Floyd is louder about wanting to fight than me. So when I see somebody with attitude, right authority, that does not give them a right to check me. The same way I need to sit down and settle. Because today's an important day, y'all. So people getting mad that I'm celebrating. It's not me bucking on nobody. The situation is, I'm tired of sounding like I have an attitude. When something needs to be said, something needs to be said. I don't give a fuck if that makes you mad. Something needs to be said. Grow the fuck up or find another place to go. Because what is me growing the fuck up? Something needs to be said. So what y'all saying? Grow the fuck down? This is very... All I know is this. There's somebody written right here. that don't know how to translate the energy, but know the momentum is going through this shit, and it's illegal to not have a Rite Aid or Red Cross help somebody that's going through a situation of these terroristic threats. You can be American and terroristic, right? Let's wait for another customer to come in and see if it's like that. They're probably gonna be quiet, but in the end, motherfuckers scream. Motherfuckers blurt out, say fuck everybody, then walk in the spot and then watch, because they're like, how you know you watch by cameras? You didn't do that, right? And then go in the spot that says safe place or get your mind, you know what I'm saying, kids say whatever, and then get their mind right, either with they was gonna do something stupid or because they was blurting out and all that shit. They know what the fuck going on. What the fuck did I say? That's proof I deserve it. That's what it is. People are walking around blurting out why the fuck he deserves it, even though he deserves it, and then coming to a safe place. What the fuck is going on in Georgia? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Got some food left. Hold on, let me get rid of this food while I'm being watched. Right, that's how your checkmate me, right? I give witness protection to a criminal and say, Detective Webpoolz better not get this one. And I'd be like, I did. And then time go by. And instead of the proof that y'all got the person in the satellites, and they just see it wearing down that they're not in trouble past the minimum, right? So I am amazed, right? In the end, I'm glad I didn't come in here just joking on the camera. Not because I'm stupid, right? Because if the atmosphere wasn't what it was, I would have been. So the situation is, there's no such thing as people wanting to survive. People don't want to get paid. People want to live imagination. Run. So, people want to live their imagination. What happened was, they started thinking about the kid from Georgia that don't want nothing, and that's his imagination. And then cops started doing it too, and everything above that. So instead of, don't bother that kid, just go find your imagination, they said, my imagination is getting rid of the one that's living their imagination. I didn't say this is my full imagination. I just know how to follow the motherfucking rules and put my imagination in the rules. And there go that thing trickling on. Well, who made the rules? What? Reason the moment of silence on that. You mad at me, right? Yeah, man. What type of, like, reading my momentum outside? I'm reading the momentum coming back to me, right? I just put my imagination to rules. That's not like a rhetorical question. So, Detective Webpoolz got it, okay? Especially y'all. Y'all got me fucked up. There's so many places I could have walked. I'm glad I walked around like how I walked around. And then I was like, you know what? On this day, I wanna that's the fun why I wanna go. So holding get the body, they still rambling. Let me tell y'all something. Don't you ever come up to me mad about who made the rules. Just break them. Don't come up to me mad who made the rules. Just break them, right? You mad you was following the rules that long. Just break them. The fuck is you mad about who made the rules? I thought they was gone, right? I thought they can't claim it. Like, what is they gonna do? No, it ain't working for me. What if the person? I'm not even gonna speak in that perspective, goddamn. I just want it known that in all my videos, people be like, you ain't got no. My mom used to say you ain't got no views. Why you so paranoid? Oh, you politicking because don't nobody politic in the house. Excuse me. Oh, I had something in my throat, but what's up? You good? Yeah. That's good. So that being said, because I'm still the man. I ain't never seen somebody say don't clear your throat when I walk by. I don't give a fuck if you gonna drown. You better drown, nigga. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Boy. So, like I am saying, I should have just saved the drink for the goddamn at the end of the goddamn. But I answered the rhetorical already. I don't even need to finish the story. That's a problem. That is a big problem. Because in the end, ain't nobody saying no one can't defend themselves. Ain't nobody saying no one can't wash their back. We saying I can't defend myself. That's what echo back. Are you that guy? No. And I was just like, cricket. Well. Okay, so the situation comes to, we are all here understanding history books aren't up to date. For us to be indoctrinated by unupdated history books and unupdated history books is a crime. We knew the history books haven't been updated, nor will be updated, to figure out the real chronological story. It will all, and that's why it's called social studies makes a lot of sense. But for us to be in a mind space that's so to say, oh, I passed social studies, you know what I'm saying? I passed history. And that's how people gonna correlate themselves. Is people aren't getting opportunities because people are saying they passed social studies. That's the best way to explain how the world came about, gone about, and traffic's still around. Because in the end, nobody's saying I'm bucking on them. People are saying, you know I got an attitude and you don't like attitude. That's what people are saying. Nobody's saying I'm bucking on them. They're saying, oh, so you like attitude? Well, let me try this. You know, and I won't let. So see, you don't like attitude. That's you authority people are not doing their jobs. Because ain't nobody should have the opportunity to say, I know you don't have an attitude, but I do, and I know you don't like attitude. That should be the number one thing watched on cameras. And I thought I was going to slide by having my own flavor of not being watched, right? But the thing is, I'm watching it. That's why I'm getting bucked on. That's why Detective Webpoolz being bucked on like that. People want to go to zoos. So I'm making sure someone don't go do that to someone else. So people go rock, paper, scissors, shoot to someone else instead of doing that to other people. And why y'all go, you just think because the vibe is right and you've never done nothing wrong like that. Yeah, because I'm also doing that. You're right, kind of. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So my situation is today, this is crazy to me. I don't want to say it because I know what the truth is. I don't want to hear the truth get politic. Before people go outside, they can tell what the environment is outside. And then they connect the thoughts. I am threat, thirst, and coercion the second I go outside. You better not say this. You better not say that. Oh, cause you might not have that. But I'm nobody, right? But y'all can find me from if I'm inside or not. And say, don't put me in these situations. And then I don't have surveillance to be a comedian. I'm a comedian off of just if people want to joke with me. I don't just joke with people. So this is what I'm explaining is people are delegating themselves in my situations and wasn't talked about, and then said it was so fun, so go the next day and wasn't talked about, and then they have a mileage of not being talked about by delegating themselves in my circles and knowing I'm funny, and then it becomes an attack because I'm so quiet, I'm so to myself. What else is you gonna joke about for me trying to be in the circle? Well, you can go to any store, and you can go to a store and be like, thank you, people, and stuff like that. Ain't nobody about to get on you for being on the outside of the circle. It's wanting to do something. So, it's very simple. It's very simple, and it's very watchable. It's from watching 2 kids to watching a bigger quantity. It can be explained as the same thing but different language. But people are like, you don't know what's going on here. You don't know what's going. Yes, I do. You're politicking that you will win the debate before I can explain what's going on. So the situation is, I can't believe that I'm an adult and it's nothing to talk to my mother. It is nothing. It is not a damn thing to talk to my mother. I want y'all to know, you guys and my mother work together. I don't give a fuck what the fuck y'all trying to say. If it's just my mother and my sisters, it's nothing to talk to my mother. Not even a catch. If it was just my mother and friends, and 4 or 5 friends, it's nothing to talk to my mother. Okay? Not a damn thing. It is nothing. Nothing. I'm not even going to give out that example. I'm going to just keep it like this. It is nothing to talk to my mother. That's what I'm saying. That's why, and like I said, it's from to a bigger quantity. But I've been doing this my whole life. You get what I'm saying? So we can go before preschool, high school, and everything above. But if it was just my sisters and my mother, it is nothing. Nothing. Not even a kitch, maybe not even a word out my mouth. Maybe because I'm so quiet, someone talks to me to talk to my mother. So I don't want to hear a peep of why I didn't go get this, why I didn't go get that, why this didn't happen, or this is the reason why. The reason why is it's not a problem to talk to it's never been a problem to talk to my mother. She has something else going on and don't want to let us in. I'm not about to say it's this and then it get politic like that. Say it's that and it get politic, or this or that or third or fourth, fifth. It is nothing And y'all like, fuck it. I don't care. All I know, it is nothing to talk to my mother. We are, for me to talk to my mother. Hold on, this is the better way to say it. When didn't you talk to your mother? I think I did say that. Because what I'm saying is we're trying to, if her head ain't on straight and she don't want to hear nothing from me, right? Because she's been around me so long, she don't want to hear nothing from me. I haven't been around her. It is nothing from when I'm never around her to go talk to her. She got something going on. That's how fucked up Georgia is right now. Like I said, people build that momentum and be like, wait, what have I been doing? And it starts something. And my mom said, that's the crew or some shit. Because it is nothing. Not even a little of a situation to go talk to my mother. This is proof that I don't ask for nothing. People have places to hide. And be like, well, what's this? What do you mean, what's this? It's outside the library from the outside noise. So it's nothing to talk to my mother. Why is it something? Because we celebrate. So the situation is when things blow up, make it out of proportion. I already said this before too, because like I said, it's nothing to talk to my mother. You know, not everybody's like that. But I already explained that she's been told she's like her older son. So I'm trying to give y'all examples when it's already known from years of knowing her. And years of knowing me too. And then see me as an adult like, damn. I remember when you was this. And I was like, damn. I thought you was just gonna stretch with you. I thought you was gonna stretch and do it. You got more weight. You and this man are nothing alike. You and your oldest son are exactly alike. So maybe I just politic or was ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, because I just want y'all to understand, like, I care about getting situations to its productivity. I don't care about somebody trying to tell me with the right help they could be productive. Everybody can be productive with the right help. That's like an opinion statement. I don't even say opinion, free will statement. That's a freelance statement. That's an opening statement. Everybody can be productive with the right help. It's the jealousy of the people that can be productive without getting help. So, I just, It's just I'm not, when I don't go somewhere, I'm trying to get cool points instead of troubleshoot for the world. So that's why I went somewhere. You know, but that's why I went somewhere, so it can be understand for what's been troubleshooted in the world. And I'm known in Georgia. I'm not telling someone to go somewhere and copy. I'm not telling someone it's not on right if you feel like doing it. But I am saying, only go in the comfortability of recess. Okay? Don't be jealous of somebody in their own recess. Because that's what I'm talking about. And it gets very carried away. It gets very off. Because in the end, as the videos I played, and as I can hear the songs I made, has gave people a better foundation for recess. Now the situation is, I don't ask for nothing because I'm gonna go get it, right? I'm gonna go enjoy my personal adulthood. I'm gonna try to enjoy my. I try to enjoy my personal childhood, but it was really personal because so, the situation is nobody wants to be put on the ledge. Just because they will say they will go to the ledge with you does not mean they want to be put on the ledge. And authority is spiking with trying to put people on the ledge and saying that's your fault. Because it don't make no sense. Like, no problem at all. So the situation comes where volume speaks louder than words. So people practice trying to say they didn't say nothing, even though their volume was loud. As people know me as a quiet kid, so my volume is quiet as shit. So people will put their volume. You know how someone might sit next to you and you tell them not to? So people do that with volume. They'll be like, oh, so you want to have a quiet volume? Let me take up where your volume bubble is supposed to be. And then when I'm talking, like, well, that's too much. You admitted that's my volume bubble. They start trying to talk over, even if it's your volume bubble. Because, I don't want people to start doing that to other people. Like, I did that to, why would I not do that to you? You get what I'm saying? So I'm that type of jinx in the world. And what's happening is people are saying we need more jinx drugs. So we need to do more stupid shit with you. And people are like, no. So, as we see, nothing takes off of volume. Volume is a big output before you speak to somebody. People will see your volume and say they just need an icebreaker. People will never go somewhere, but the volume says it's okay to go there in their opinion. So my situation is, I had to tell people, listen, what's the volume of that store? Can you go there? And they go, oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can't go to that store. You get what I'm saying? Luckily, you're talking to me though. Luckily. Because if somebody figures out that you came into their store, their restaurant, and they share that same volume, they're calling the cops. So it's to get away from the whole understanding that makes recess is to politic what really goes on in the world. Because nobody wants to be able to tell somebody they don't have no money. No matter if you got the greatest excuse why you don't or not. There should be, like how I do it. Obviously, my mom's already admitted that I'm the bullet catcher, I'm zero, and all of that. Because people know what zero means. So the situation is, it's already known. It was already an old, ancient teaching, and people was like, that shit sounds so hard to do or talk. I don't want to talk about that. And neighbors here, and us with the library, and me being the youngest, which should never be the bullet catcher of the family. Because, like I said, I'm not. I know it's hilarious if you look at the, because like I said, it's what makes Georgia what it was when I was in school. But when I was anticipated to go to school, let's not just say school. When I was Georgia was so unique and beautiful. Nothing like what we heard about in social studies when I was anticipated to go to school. Now I'm anticipated to make fundraisers that people are going to have too much fun from how much fun they had from the anticipation to go to school. People are off that principles of respect again. And saying, I don't have to repeat it. No, you don't have to repeat it. But the situation is, we're repeating what I never went through. Was not flipping a struggle. That's what I want people to understand. I always been in a struggle. That's what make me the main. I'ma flip the struggle. And people are rolling their eyes that I always flip the struggle, and that's a outstanding foundation for lack of synonymous words. All we got, what does he think he gonna do? Go into a bank because he already flipped struggling, and all he's trying to do is keep the Guinness Book record. He's just trying to level up and make it a harder struggle and then be in another position. It's not that type of struggle, platform of struggling, but in the end it's still that type of therapeutic and struggling. So because what we're doing is, I can't go backwards. There ain't no way I can go backwards. I'm not like I said in my last video, I'm not a teenager. I'm not in my early 20s. There's no going backwards from flipping struggle. When you're in that struggle and there's no way you can get into those 5-star situations, there's no way of going backwards. People don't believe the mafia cares. And I'm going to show them. I'm I'm gonna show them the mafia cares. Okay, so the situation is not hard because everybody understands. First of all, I was a kid talking about dating people's moms. Y'all wasn't a kid respectfully talking to people's moms. Because in the end, talking about dating someone's moms is still drawing the line. So I don't want people to think that, because I don't know what the fuck people are getting from my relationship with my mom. But I have a lot of relationship with mothers in general. If she doesn't want to be a part of those relationships, her relationships, and I can always go talk to my mother, she choosing to disarray herself. But as a kid, I always was a gentleman. So that's why it was funny as a teenager when people thought I was going to talk to the daughter. Or maybe you talk to the daughter because the mom like, go ahead or something. But made it look like, oh, you lame. I wouldn't do that to the mother. That's not how single digits I was pulling moms. And obviously I'm not talking about taking it too far because they had husbands too. Or like I'm saying. So, but in the end, I talked to the moms. I respected everybody's mother. And then made parenting jokes. I'm in my 20s now. Okay, the Ted the Webpoolz, alright, is far from doing that no more. That was in my single digits. That's about old age. We're past that. So, for that whole understanding that we have to understand, Georgia has been a great foundation for a long time. It's not, I choose this since I can't do that. It's no, I'm not doing it. It's conversations where people had their maturity miscues, where you go to a certain grade and you knew you would fall off. That's what we're having, the fall off, but catching them. And they're saying, well, if you're going to catch me if I fall off, I might as well do this with if I fall off. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about trying to catch someone when they fall off. It's about knowing in adulthood that person might have not been there for you to fall off. So if you're not ready to know that you're getting caught for your fall off, right? Then what do you want someone to do when you fall off? You want the person that was always there for you to catch you before you fall off? Or do you want to argue with them and then they never, and then you have to deal with the joke of that's your fault? Okay, so it is known, I am known in Georgia for always being respectful and able to talk to people's kids and let them be able to enjoy the relationship of maturity. That's how I am known in Georgia. And without making that camp, that hut, that tent, a lot of people would have been in fights, wouldn't be able to talk back, and it cover up that fast. So my situation is that my consequences of making a tent so you can have maturity with your parents is saying, well, what you want to do with your immature part of your family. Who taught the mature tent? Leave them alone and let them choose the mature tent or not. Well, that's our choice to leave them alone. Yeah. And y'all just said, Minesweeper, you thought authority cared too? Well, that's where, it's not personal no more. You know what I'm saying? What's supposed to happen when it's not personal? When it's personal. It's not business no more. So, it's just that whole situation, gathering, get along, that I'm older. And like I said about Floyd, I'm chosen more because of the maturity tint. Because I'm quick to prove I didn't say nothing. That's going to be the first words out my mouth. What did I say? And I'll listen. You can say, when you were talking that shit, you was going on. You never say nothing. All that, and then when you don't let me rebuttal, I win. Why? Because you knew it was a waste of time to cause that commotion. You was just thinking, damn, this maturity circus got so many people here. Let's try something. Okay? So, because they never met someone that's this mature and can take them to the boxing ring. Usually, you can be that mature and talk to mothers like that, sweetheart. It's because you're a punk. So that's how I stamp mothers. It is real. To make it understand. As people joke, you just the bullet catching at the many houses. Yeah, from multiple houses. There's nothing new. So to try to find a you know what I'm saying? What Detective Webpoolz done for Georgia, then people go to different states, and then me going to me leaving America, and then they saying, oh, America's just trifling. We talked to every goddamn country, and America was North America was the last place to meet. You got it. And people try to politic what that means when it's unnecessary is the problem. That is that simple of recess. Because in the end, all I want is, if a kid is stranded on the street, a neighbor can let him in. You get what I'm saying? And joke's on me. You thought you did all that so you can knock on. No, I did not. Oh yeah, that is how you is. So keep playing with his life, right? Moment of silence. It don't sound like it's gonna stop. So the situation is, no one wants to be in a situation like this. So don't do it to the next person. How can we? You're gonna stop it. And who else? Huh? Who the fuck else? I plead my case. Who the fuck else?